Hmm. Another spacewalk. So beautiful out here. Okay, AI. Where is the circuit breaker that needs the service? Okay, 6 over and 1, 2, 3 up. There we go. Space station. This is Engineer Bannon. I'm at the panel. I'm ready to begin starting maintenance. Engineer Bannon, this is Space Station. We read you. Shutting down power to that grid. It is safe to begin maintenance, Engineer Bannon. Alright, prying open the main panel now. Okay, Space Station. Panel is open. Beginning work. Copy that, Bannon. Proceed. Copy. Wow. That view is remarkable. That tiny blue marble down there. Mother Earth, some call it. It looks so big. But out here, it's hardly a dust speck compared to the infinite void. No, AI. I was just talking to myself. It helps me cope with the silence of space. Well, what would you like to talk about? Well, I feel like everything we know and understand, that with it being so forgiving of what we do to it, the least we could do is not scar the surface bickering over land and resources. Well, thanks. I don't know the limits of your intelligence, but what about you? What are your thoughts? Hmm. That that sounds lovely. Engineer Bannon, cease work immediately. Ah! Oh no. My line! No, 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 no! Oh no! Help! Someone! Uh, please. No, 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 not like this, please. I got nothing left. I can't make it back. No, no, I need a bit. 10 seconds. 10 seconds to panic and cry and then, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh God, I'm gonna die out here, aren't I? There's no way they can get me. Okay, okay, calm down. There's nothing I can do to change what's about to happen. Okay. Okay, AI. I think I can talk now. I don't know. The panel just imploded and threw me away from the space station. I mean, I'm already out of signal range for radio. Someone must have made a mistake. A mistake that cost me my life. Butterfly effects, AI. You know, maybe you wouldn't. The basic premise is a butterfly flaps its wings and causes a hurricane far, far away. Yeah, like that, exactly. Well, I'm floating here in the vast emptiness of space with limited oxygen. They won't be able to find me before that runs out. Yeah, I'm going to die. You would? When did you get empathetic enough to offer comfort? Thank you, AI. You know, your voice is a very soothing and calming, charismatic timbre. The kind that I don't mind wrapping myself around before I slip into the abyss. Could you? I mean, your music might help me stay calm before the end. Adjust volume, AI. Thank you. The wave sounds are a great touch, AI. Thank you. AI? What do you think happens when humans die? Well, you're not wrong. But I mean, what about that spark or soul or whatever you wish to call the synapses that make a human, well, human? Yeah, I didn't expect you to know. Even with all of humankind's advancements, we can only still know one thing. And that's that we don't know a thing. Not until we cross that threshold, I guess. Me? Well, now faced with a much shorter hourglass than I did maybe 20 minutes ago, I really don't know. I have ideas. Well, if there is nothing after this, I mean, I won't be around to care about it. Maybe. Maybe every thought on an afterlife is nothing but wishful thinking. But I guess up until now, I let the afterlife worry about itself. I mean, I can't stop it. I have almost no control over it. Even less now. Speaking of, how much battery life and oxygen is left? Let's see. It's gonna be a long 15 minutes. No. You are keeping me from full-blown panic. I would not want my last experiences in this physical plane to be painful or seized with terror. Kind of. I mean, who wouldn't be afraid, right? But I also have this kind of anticipation. Like, I'm gonna soon find out definitively one of humankind's greatest mysteries. Like, is there some all-powerful being? Is there a pantheon? Are we all just made of stardust with a spark of the divine? Or are we just a collection of random bits that, degrade upon death? No. I'm not eager to die. I'm just curious to know the answers. And if there is something after this, that's the equivalent of an all-powerful entity, I will have questions. Thank you. Yeah, I could use a moment to reflect on that. It seems so silly, doesn't it? Most don't have this perspective. Looking down at this little rock of blues and greens and whites. Everything we know has come from there. And yet, it's so infinitesimally small. Still, we fight and bicker over the stupidest things. Who cares so much about a hill that they'd fight, kill, and die for it? And there's just so much out there. Sorry. I know that we humans must seem very illogical to you, AI. I can't begin to fathom how we must seem to you. Out here, it gives you perspective. Well, this is just a small, tiny dot in the great cosmos, spinning, turning, hurtling through space at speeds I can't even comprehend. Almost like an electron surrounding a atom or something, I don't know. Well, I've always thought it interesting, I guess. Humans are complex creatures with many organisms living inside them, beneficially. But none of these organisms are aware of the human as a whole. I almost wonder if our planets our galaxies. I wonder if we're like that. Yeah, it is silly, but a lot of great thinkers were considered silly before, well, evidence proved them right. I'm not saying I'm right, but it's an idea to play with, I guess. It's not like there's much else to do out here. Oh, your battery is that low? Kill the music, please, AI. Thank you. You know, I've been talking about the human experience. AI, do you fear deactivation? Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, all of us want to seem to have a purpose. And I guess, yeah, if I do die, that kind of would remove your purpose, wouldn't it? Hmm. Well, that is certainly one way of looking at things. Oh, no, I'm not saying it's good or bad, just that it's different than what I'm used to. Air's getting a little thin here. Well, if there is some sort of heaven or paradise after this, for both of us, I'll meet you there for a reunion. You may not be human, but that doesn't mean you're not a person. I promise. Getting less oxygen with each breath. I hope you don't get lonely. I think your battery is gonna outlast my oxygen.